Hey everyone, and welcome to another pickups video, albeit overdue. Don't worry though, you didn't miss anything last month. I hardly bought anything. But this month I've a fairly decent haul. So I'm gonna do something different so you don't have to spend time looking at my table. I'm gonna split my haul into two piles organized by approximate box size, and I'm just gonna show you like two cutaways of those. And I start here with some PS3 games. First is Mobile Suit Gundam, I believe it's called, Target in Sight. Now I've heard that this is an absolutely horrid PS3 game, but I found it for about €1, and I checked eBay prices. This goes for about 16, so I thought it was a pretty decent get. This I found for almost €9. It's Saints Row the Third, again on PS3, and I'm playing this at the moment. I bloody love this game. Like, you can keep your Grand Theft Auto 5 for €60. I am having a blast playing this for almost 9. It's an amazing game, great character customization. I actually spent quite a lot of time making my character look just like me, so there's just so much more satisfaction when I get to kill people with a giant purple dildo. Next is Ratchet & Clank Q-Force. I found this new cheap, and I thought it was a good chance to test out the cross-buy thing, which actually works pretty well. It's quite convenient. But with the game itself, I'm kind of disappointed. I beat this already. This was very short. I beat it in like less than a week, and this is playing 1 hour at a time. It's Ratchet & Clank platforming meets real-time strategy tower defense, which is pretty good if you ignore the whole Ratchet & Clank thing. Like, as a standalone title, this would be awesome, but it's kind of a letdown for the Ratchet & Clank series. R-Type Final is a game I've yet to play, but I was actually looking for this. I found this for almost €5, and I was totally psyched because I've been looking for this for a while. I love shoot-em-ups, and I've heard great things about this game. Neopets Puzzle Adventure. I bought this sealed, as you can see, for $1.99. I thought, why not? I'm gonna keep it sealed. And Animal Crossing. Let's go to the city for the Wii. As you can probably see here, this is the Nortec seal. It signifies a Greece or Cyprus copy of the game, and yes, I am keeping this sealed because Animal Crossing just takes up way too much time, and if I play this, I'm probably not going to stop playing. I've yet to play an Animal Crossing game, and I don't mean to start now. I'm just going to take Yahtzee's advice from Zero Punctuation and just avoid it completely because it's just going to suck up my life. Okay, on to part 2 now. Okay, the second part of the video, and I've got a bunch of handheld titles here. Picked these all up for cheap. Actually, I'll start with the DS. I've got Meteos. I picked this up from the same place as Animal Crossing, and no, I did not pay €15 for that and €5 for this. I paid €10 for both. So that was a pretty sweet deal. This one is also Nortec sealed, as you can see here. Again, marking it as a copy from the region of Greece and Cyprus, but there's some mild warping from one of those security stickers here at the back. You can see which is a bit of a shame, but hey, for like less than €5 sealed, I think it's pretty sweet. No, I'm gonna go like one by one, maybe. Yeah, that sounds good. Little Bit Planet for the PSP. I played the PS3 version, and it was a pretty okay game. I mean, I didn't not like it, but I didn't particularly like it. But this is supposed to be different, so I'm hoping I will like this. It's not very high on my backlog, but it's there. Worms Open Warfare. I bought this used for $4.99. And I've always liked the Worms games, but I've never owned one myself. Like, I'd play at a friend, for example. I kind of sucked at them, but it was still fun to play, and I'm hoping I'm going to get better when I start playing this on my PSP. Orcs and Elves for the Nintendo DS. I just walked into a store and I saw this for $5. And when I usually see a title I've never heard of before for $5, I go for it. Because usually I end up running into a hidden gem. Even though this is published by EA, and that made me kind of wary because they don't have the best rep exactly. But they do have their good games, and from what I gather, this is also pretty good. So that was fortunate. Gunpei for the PSP. I do not know the first thing about this game, but I know that it was like $3. It looks weird. As you can see from the screenshots at the back, it's some sort of colorful puzzle thing, and I generally like that type of game, so I'm gonna give that a shot later on. Test Drive Unlimited by Atari. Great racing game. I've heard great stuff about this from people who own it, and I love racing games, so I'm gonna give that a shot too. Sorry if the transition wasn't very smooth. I'm not using my usual camera. I am not filming in my usual spot, as you can tell by the difference in background and some slight difference in image quality. But yeah, continuing. The next one I've got is Every Extend Extra, which is from the makers of Luminous, a great puzzle game, and this is also a puzzle game by the looks of it. A really colorful one, which, just like, Gunpei is my type of game. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to leave any PSP game I got this month unplayed. I've got nothing to lose. They're all unsealed anyway. So yeah, I am going to give this a shot as well, because this looks really cool. Okay, last two titles. The last one I'm keeping as a surprise. I just moved those out of the frame. I accidentally showed the title while moving the things out of the frame. I've got Pokemon Heart Gold, which I got in a trade. If you watched last month's video, you may remember I bought a copy of Lara Croft Tomb Raider Legends for the Game Boy Advance. I picked it up for like €3, and I already had a copy. So I traded that for this, and I think I traded up in the world, because I really, really love the Pokemon games. And of course, this leads us to Pokemon Y, which I had pre-ordered it. I traded in 2 Pokemon Golds that I got from a previous haul, and they were loose, so whatever. And I basically pre-ordered this for €20, and it came 2 days before, but unfortunately I could not play it on the day that I picked it up. But I did play it on a Friday. That's 1 day ahead of the release, whatever. So I started playing sometime Friday afternoon. I stopped playing sometime Saturday afternoon, and I was like 2 gym badges in. This game is fairly lengthy, and I really, really like that. Graphics look great. The new Pokemon look amazing, apart from Klefki. And yeah, this is basically, in my opinion, the greatest addition to the Pokemon main series to date. I really, really loved Pokemon Y, and I really look forward to see what they're gonna do with the next game in the 6th generation. Also, because this 3DS cartridge is apparently harder to hack, there aren't any like hacked Pokemon in this. People haven't cracked the codes to find secret items and event Pokemon, or there's rumors of potentially another region or some sort of DLC region, and that would be amazing. This is going to be the only time you're going to hear me approving of DLC, because it's Pokemon, and Pokemon is awesome. So yes, Nintendo has full control over what we know, and that has a potential to be totally awesome. So yeah, that's it for the haul of September and October 2013. Thanks for watching, and tune in next time. Cheers!